Married for the third time, my best man Bobcat said it's like bringing a burn victim to a fireworks show.
Congratulations on getting married. That's lovely.
It's wonderful. It's getting married for the third time. My best man Bobcat said it's like bringing a burn victim to a fireworks show.
That's Robin Williams, a man who found a way to turn every topic, marriage, politics, his own body, total strangers, into something hilarious, strange, and somehow true all at once. Because for Robin, the setup was never the point. The descent was.
Did he say that during his speech?
Yes.
God bless him. Isn't that lovely?
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
Everyone in the room goes, whoa!
The marriage bit doesn't stop there. He deadpans the logic of serial matrimony. 3 strikes, you're out. That's it. I would do it again. I see it lost you. Do it again, you have to give up a body part.
I'm on my third.
On your third?
Yes.
Yeah, 3 strikes, you're out. That's it.
I wouldn't do it again. I see it.
No, if you do it again, that you have to give up a body part. That's it. How many times you been married, Bill? 4 times. Third, that's it. 3, that's it.
3. No, me too. That's it. I'm done. In fact, I wouldn't have done 3.
Then he's off to the airport where he's noticed the security theater has become increasingly absurd. They confiscate nail clippers out of fear, he observes, as if someone's planning to lose a hangnail over the cockpit door. Rumsfeld, meanwhile, has become the face of uncertainty itself, a man who genuinely doesn't know what's coming or when, except it'll probably be awful.
About the problem of traveling nowadays, the airport security.
It's a bit difficult now, you know. Get on the plane, come on, get on the plane. Oh, what's that? Hold on. Oh, that's a gun. Okay, get on the plane. They take away everything from you. You know, first of all, if you're having meat on the plane, you don't have a knife, because that could be a weapon. You know? I'm sorry, sir. And they take away things like nail clippers. That could be turned into a weapon. What do they think? You're going to be going, open the cockpit door, or the bitch loses a hangnail. You know, they had... You all right, Coach? Oh, dear God.
The profiling that followed Shoe Bombers gets a sharper edge. A stewardess reads off random bag checks, and the names she calls out are so obviously not random that the African American and Hispanic men in the crowd vanish in relief, leaving only the blonde woman standing there wondering why.
They have, you know, this thing of, they say there's no racial profiling, but a little woman will come on, a sweet little southern stewardess, and go, ladies and gentlemen, before we get on flat 5, a list of names. These are random bag checks. These are totally random. And I'm just going to read off a list of names. Hassan bin Singh, Havam bin Lake, Judy Smith, and every black man and every Hispanic man in the room is going, thank you, God.
He bounces to travel stories next. New Orleans, where cops politely request you step away from your cocktail and then point you toward the strip club. Las Vegas, where the silicon reaches biblical proportions, breasts so architecturally ambitious, they come with nipples positioned for easy access.
How have you been? I haven't seen you in a little bit.
I've been
Everything's
away.
good?
I've been on the road. I've been doing a little stand-up out there.
Stand-up? You are doing this stand-up show. What are the craziest cities you've been to so far?
I think New Orleans is just a lovely place.
Yeah.
New
Just one
Orleans,
word.
you get New Orleans. Where? New Orleans. It's because people there are drinking them giant drinks. Most of the time, a cop would say, step away, God, put the cocktail down there. Going, sir, you don't have a cocktail. Here you go.
The observations pile up. Botox gives people frozen faces and neurotoxin-induced numbness.
And the Botox, you know, you see people do, and they have the heavy-duty surgery where they're going, I'm fine. But it's bizarre to see people doing Botox injections so they can lose the wrinkles, but then they look like they have no expression at all.
Right.
I'm feeling so good about my face. I know I have no wrinkles, but I just can't feel anything. You know, when they have the operations, so many, they go, what are these bumps under my eyes? Those are your nipples.
Blackened food is just marketing. It's messed up, not blackened.
That's burnt. No, that's blackened. No, that's messed up. That's just crispy. And that stuff, you have it, and immediately your lower track is an e-ticket. So I got myself a Mississippi River now.
The French don't let kids play with toys in toy stores. They give them cigarettes instead.
Wandering around France going, I know where everyone is. I mean, it's wonderful when you go to France. I was once in a French toy store, and my daughter was playing with a little ball, and the French woman said, put it down. Don't touch it. We don't play with toys in France. Give her a cigarette. Enjoy this.
That's right. Read this book.
Read this book. You're only 2. It's art. Enjoy your life.
Then he swings into something deeper. Dressed as a Russian proctologist, he visited Christopher Reeve when life support decisions were being made, walked in saying, "If you feel 2 fingers, it's your luck," and made his friend laugh at the exact moment it mattered most.
I remember
great friend,
you were telling us a wonderful story up there about where you went to visit him.
Oh, when I went to visit, yeah, because
He was a nice man.
he's the godfather of my son, and there were people making decisions whether or not to keep him. And I came in dressed as a doctor, and I said I was a Russian proctologist. And he looked up and he kind of went, "Hey, brother, what's up? If you feel 2 fingers, it's your luck." And he laughed and he said, "Hey, brother, what's happening?" And it was that idea of, even in the face of that.
But the comedy doesn't stay there long. He starts comparing countries like they're bar regulars. Australia and Alabama nearly went to war because of a redneck comment he made on Letterman. The Prime Minister of Australia apparently spent time in the same New York strip club. He did a fact neither of them remembers.
Oh, yeah, you annoyed the Australians. What the hell's wrong
I've
with
pissed
you?
off the Australians.
What
Why the
happened
guy?
Robin Williams, hobos, you don't know. Or there'll be no chicken for you.
New McNuggets for the front row. But then the Prime Minister of Australia said, "Maybe, Mr. Williams." And now the people in Alabama are pissed off at the Prime Minister of Australia. The idea of you take the English accent, hello, good to see you.
Hello, yeah.
Good to see you right there. And you take, hey, y'all, good to see you. And you combine it, you go, "G'day, nice to see you right there."
His political material builds the whole time. Condoleezza Rice is the whitest black woman in history, makes Oprah look like a crack hole.
I think that, like he said, they should have famous politicians like Condoleezza Rice. Condoleezza, who was the whitest black woman in history. Oprah looked like a crack hole. You know what I do believe there's moments like when Donald Rumsfeld left.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Austrian governor of a 60% Hispanic California, wants to solve immigration by building a wall that even the Chinese know won't work.
Listen, I live in California. It's 60% Hispanic, and we have an Austrian governor. At this point, you go, well, even Nostradamus is going, okay, new dealer. I go, we must go towards Nevada, and you feel like there's Julie Andrews in the hills going, the hills are... Quickly, go! And Arnold basically wants to solve the immigration problem by building a wall, which even the Chinese are going, this will not work.
Tony Blair and George W. standing next to each other should trigger a telethon W, wishing he could articulate Blair's clarity, then realizing what he just said with, "Oh, damn, that's a big word."
The only difference is I see, whenever you see Tony Blair standing next to W, I feel like there should be a telethon. I now realize that we have involved ourselves in what might be called an extreme morass, and you see W going, wish I could have said that. Damn, that's a big word.
He mimes the invisible WMDs and invisible economy simultaneously, pointing at nothing in both directions, asking everyone to just look over there.
Can't say it, gonna do it. There's the drill, there's the dead, there's the economy. See it moving around. There's a weapon of mass destruction. Head there, can't see it. There you go. There's the economy, there it is. Whoa! Can't say it. Go look over there. Can't finish it. Here's a man who said about American education, he said, is our children learning?
The escalations keep stacking. A childhood wrestling story where his coach yells, crotch ride," in front of his horrified mother.
And it's always great because my mother would come to the matches and my coach would be yelling, crotch ride! And I'm going, oh, what a great fun sport. Hey, coach, this is my mom. Oh, thank you.
A state championship opponent who looked 40 at 15, totally bald and built like a threat.
I think it was like 14 or till the state championship, and then I wrestled a guy. It was in Michigan, and this guy, it was like I was in freshman in high school, and I came out. He was totally bald. He looked like he was 40, and this was...
He was like Jack.
Yeah, it was like Jack.
All right, you don't mind if I finish my cigarette before we go, dude?
He lands a bit about his kids by comparing them to coffee. They run on ridiculous energy even before sugar, and after 15 espressos, they're burning him out faster than anything legal should be allowed to.
Hi, want some sugar? Yes! He's chronologically 10 years old, but he looks like he's 40. Practically, his biological clock is 4 times faster. He looks... Well,
He's 40, but he's really 10.
Yeah, he looks 40 years old, but, he's 10 years old. So he's hanging out with these kids all day long, ride bikes, do everything. I did it to the point one time I blew out my knee. And they go, okay, boy, okay. You have your sugar, but I'm going to have 15 espressos. Like coffee's not addicting. Yeah, coffee's not addicting either.
At one point, his childhood comes up, and he admits he was actually quiet and withdrawn, not hyperactive at all. An only child in a big house. Shy, the sort of kid that led him to theater, to improv, to discovering that he could speak in characters and make people laugh when his own voice couldn't quite cut it.
Now, you must have been hyperactive as a kid. You must have been bouncing off the wall.
No, I was actually very, very quiet.
No, I don't.
Oh, they're going like, oh, the little damaged boy. I grew up in a big house. When I was about 10 years old, I moved to a neighborhood with the kids and bikes and everything. It was wonderful. Like the movie, we had a tree fort. You know, the New Guinea edition. I'm still looking for the girl with a lot of neck rings. Yeah, what is your name? But basically, I took an improvisational theater class.
His Oscar-hosting story spirals. Hosting with Alan Alda and Jane Fonda, he mentions Gregory Peck kept staring at him with clear disapproval. He tells the audience, "You're not gonna grab yourself, are you, Mr. Williams?" A callback that would run through the night.
Now, you've done it, right?
I was, one year I was one of 3 hosts. It was Alan Alda and Jane Fonda, which there's some funny people. It's a gig where the moment you're out there, you see just people and you look out and you see Gregory Peck looking at you like, "You're not going to grab yourself, are you, Mr.?"
He's genuinely serious about entertaining troops in Iraq. The preparation matters. The stakes are high because if they don't laugh, it's a very long way home. He lands on the military camouflage Air Force guys in blue-on-blue camo that only works against a cloudy sky, basically invisible to everyone, including themselves.
You kind of look around and ask them what's been happening, and the weird thing is you land in Iraq and you see most people are in, except for some units that are deployed with woodland green.
Right.
Which is, it's a little rough because you're going, there are not that many trees. Yeah. A guy hiding behind a bush going, "Be very, very quiet. I'm looking for insurgents." Some countries, the Air Force has a camouflage, which is kind of bizarre. They have blue and a kind of a blue with a lighter blue. The only time you can hide is you have to be up against the horizon on a cloudy day.
A Hummer on the freeway that makes him want to take chance, get Bradley my man, and have the freeway mom get in the turret for a tactical grocery run.
People here, and you also see people driving around in Hummers on the freeways. You want to go, take the chance, get a Bradley, my man. Get a small tank, you're on the freeway. "Mom, get in the turret, we're going to get groceries." "Stay with me, kids, run to the vegetable stand. Tommy, 2 by 2, down the aisle. Tommy, get the meat, follow me."
The Coco the Gorilla story is told in full. An 800-pound gorilla who grabbed both his nipples and tried to seduce him. While a translator desperately pleaded, "Coco, no. Mr. Williams does not want play bump bump."
You know who we're talking about?
Coco the gorilla, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. They think there's some girl named Coco.
Yeah,
I told Robin I'm gonna pinch his nipples. My name's Coco. I'll pay $50. I'll pinch your nipples. Big gorilla, 800-pound gorilla, attractive, which is great. Laughing, I'm glad she laughed. And all of a sudden she grabs my hand and tries to take me in the back. Mr. Williams does not want to play bump bump.
That's the real Robin, the one who made people laugh so they'd stay in the room and then snuck something real in while they weren't looking. Thanks for watching.